on my own tonight. How is everybody? Have a quick check who's in. There's one or two already, quite a few. Paul Hinchcliffe, good evening. Scott Lee, good evening. AHK, I don't know if I've seen you before, AHK. Well, welcome if we haven't. A very warm welcome to the channel. Manic, good evening, Manic. Andy Harris. Simon62. Now, Simon, I did wonder if you'd message me and say, yeah, I'll pop on. Then you'd have been more than welcome. And in fact, you still can if you want to, if you've got Skype. So if you fancy it, send me a message and I'll dial you in. Andy Harris, you will need to add me on Skype first, which is Mark Naturevape, all lowercase. Try searching that. All one word, all lowercase. Dean Devil Vapor, hey up Dean. Who else have we got? Mick King, good evening Mick. I think I said Tim, didn't I? Scott Lee just stood on Lego, boy does it. Yeah, I remember those days, Scott. They are quite sharp around the edges. Curly Chew, good evening Curly Chew. Paul, evening Paul. Dion, good evening. Becca Lumps, good evening Becca. Watcher one and all. I always get this wrong. The Levathian Vapor, there you go, good evening. Mark H, good evening. Murray, good evening. Adrian Mason, good evening. John Best, a warm welcome to John. I hope you're feeling well, John. Albert, good evening Albert. And Mark H, I've done. So for the one and only time tonight, I'll probably have caught up on chat. I don't think chat will be extremely busy tonight because it's just me on my own. So, but we'll do the best we can. And if we just run on for an hour tonight, guys, I've had a not bad day, but a bit of a day. I've had VAT returns with accountant today. That's always fun, always a fun day. And a surprise visit, or kind of surprise. I'll tell you more about that in a little while. Someone from a long way away. Keith Parker, good evening. How are you? Okay, so I might as well do what I'm vaping on tonight. And incidentally, feel free to tell me what you're vaping on too, everybody in chat. I'm not on anything really new tonight. I'm still on my .aio with the dot shell inside. Little tip on the dot shell, to be honest. I've had a problem with that. 1 second, just had a message. We might have a surprise guest, everybody. Hold on to your seats, let's dial him in. This will be nice. Now, let me just get rid of chat for a minute. I haven't done this for a long time. Put him in there. Dial him in. Okay, so what will do? No one knows who it is yet. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. Keep them in suspense. And you're added. There you go. You're in. Evening, Jade. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. Just hang on. Let me just rearrange all this.
No, I've got to get my chat back.
Yeah, just getting me live chat up.
There you go. I've got it. Right, where do we get to? Mark, you'll be busy, me old pal. You'll be busy? What, because I was on my own? Well, not anymore. Not anymore, Paul, so all is well. So, I was about to roll into what I was vaping on. Shall I just do that, and then we'll come straight to you, Jay, and have a see what you're vaping on and have a chat. So that's one thing. I made a purchase. I asked everyone in chat what they recommended a mech mod for my Nest. And Apple News has just decided to come right across my screen. That's got rid of that.
Put it on a H24 for 2. That would have looked nice.
Yeah, but it's a bit too wide, isn't it?
Oh, Vindicator. Good boy.
The Vindicator. I went and bought one, I did.
Is it a real one or is it a sausage?
It's a real one.
He's bought a real one.
Bought
Good
a real
man.
one.
It is a nice looking one.
Yeah, it is a real one. So, and really like that. It's quite stiff. The button is quite stiff, to be fair. But
did it not have different springs with it or different magnets?
I haven't seen any different springs. I must admit. Oh, he's frozen. He's gone. He's back. He's gone.
Bigger mat. Oh yeah. Sometimes on the bigger mats, they have magnets, but they'll double magnets up. So if you want a softy, you take two of the magnets out.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. It's basically a spring at the bottom. Might even do a review on this one day if everyone's keen. Quite a few people asking you how you are, Jay, which is lovely.
Yeah, I'm all right, guys.
Tim,
how the hell am I echoing?
hang on, because I thought I was on my own.
You've got it on the other microphone, haven't you?
Shall we see if that's better?
Have we got echo now? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I thought I was on my own, so I went to the other microphone. But for some reason, that one echoes with two. I don't know why. Yeah, where were you? Thrown. Tim Rice, good to see you back, buddy. Dion, nice to see you back. Hey up, Jay. Simon 62.
Yeah, peeps.
Scott Lee, nice to see you back. Lynn, nice to see you back. Everyone likes to see you back. Murray, look at that. Adrian.
Just thought I'd hop on, a bit of an impromptu. I was like, sod it, I'll come on for a bit.
Well, I did message Evening Keith as well, by the way. I did message you earlier, and
yeah,
you didn't reply. I'll tell him what you did. You didn't reply.
I did reply.
Did you?
Yes.
I thought I'm not taking no reply for an answer. Who was that sketch off? Derek and Clive, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I'll finish what I was vaping on. That is pretty much it. In there, I've got the blackcurrant, raspberry, and lime. And I did get something today. I didn't know you were coming on, Jay. So what I was going to do, I might still do it. I got this in the post today.
Oh, that's interesting. I've seen.
Is it called a TGO pod mod? It is a pod mod. I've literally opened the box and gone, oh yeah, and put it back again. So I thought I might set that up while we're on the show and just give everyone my first impressions, because I'm one of these people, I think my face says it all. So if I think it's naff, it will come across. So, and if I think it's good, that'll come across as well. So yeah, John says it was echoing.
Is it gone now?
Yeah, sorted, but no sound mark. Oh, am I not making a sound?
You might be quite low. We've had this before, haven't we?
God, this is annoying, isn't it? Miles away now. Right, let's turn me up. Is that any better? Hopefully, just let me know, guys, if that's any better. Turned me up. Hopefully that should all be okay. Mark volume is low, no echo, mark is low, echo mark silent. Oh god.
Yeah, but that's beforehand, isn't it? Because it's behind, isn't it?
No, later. Just someone quickly come and chat and just say, oh, let me move further forward to the microphone. That might help as well. Just let us know if it sounds a bit better. Here's a pod. Yes, it is, Matt Benson.
It's not the prettiest looking thing on the planet, is it?
It reminds me a bit of a police radio. Still really bad. What is going on? Actually, I wonder if I go in. I've got a better idea, guys. Anything could happen now. If I crash it, I'll open it up again. Right, I'm going to go into...
He's tinkering, ladies and gentlemen. He's tinkering.
Bear with. Well, that's there, I don't know. I can't just drag... right, drag that over. Sound. I've gone into the main boofer. Input. Oh, that's turned up really loud anyway.
Very odd. You're really loud this end. I've had to turn it
Output
down.
volume. How's that, guys? I've turned it up to 3/4. So that's quite a bit more than it was. Right, move that back. Once again, tell us it's all right. Mark, you're very low still. We'll see, we'll see. So, tell us what you're vaping on, then tell us how you are, Jay. What's new?
I'm all right. I'm okay. So I have got the little DNA 40 Pipsqueak mod, and I've got on the top of that I've got the Nautilus GT Mini.
Oh, right.
And then I caved and I bought a Drag X.
Oh, did you see you say you caved? That's not caving. What's it like?
It's actually really good. I've had it 2 weeks and it's still on the same coil.
Oh, right. Good, isn't it? Everyone's saying the
Yeah.
sound's better now. Brilliant. That's good.
I mean, I'm vaping the 0.3 ohm coil at 25 watts with some 70/30 in it.
That works well, doesn't it?
Chucks like a good one. Chucks like a good one. I've got some, can't remember, I've got some purple slush from work in there, and what's in the other one? Can't remember what's in that. Peach berry. Mixed berries and peach. That's me done.
Mixed berries.
Or in this evening. Yeah.
I did see with this thing, just so everyone can see it. A lot of people might not have seen this yet. It's like brand new out. I don't even think it's out yet, is it? That's what it looks like. It is a bit like a police walkie-talkie or something, isn't it?
Looks like a breathalyzer.
Breathalyzer. I knew it was something police related. I knew it was. And is that twist? No. Ah, well, there's the pod. There's no coil in it at the moment.
Looks like a Nord hole, that, doesn't it? Looks like a Nord coil hole.
What's that button do then? What's that do? What happens if I press it? Oh, it slides. Ah, that's where you fill it. There you go. You fill it in the top there. You about, Jay?
Yeah, sorry.
You fill it in the top, you're all right, mate.
Oh, I fill it through the slot on the top.
And the airflow looks like it's on the side.
Is that the one that's got the fingerprint scanner thing on it?
Airflow, I don't know if you can see the airflow, can you? Get it in the light.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh, it's got a little dial.
Yes, I think it has. Yeah. Fingerprint, according to this.
See, I really don't get this fingerprint thing. Unless they're trying to do it for the American laws to make it child safe.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to bring it out so
Could
it's
be
child
that, couldn't
safe.
it? Yeah, it could be something to do with that. Could be. Shall I chuck a coil in it and we'll give it a
Chuck
go?
some juice in it and a coil in it. What does the coils look like?
Well, we don't need to read a manual, do we?
What do you need a manual for?
Famous last. Oh, well, the coils look just like a.
RPM coils?
Yeah.
That's what I thought when I saw the bottom of that thing.
I just took one out of its foil.
Yeah, it's very similar. Well, no, it's different, isn't it? It's similar, but fatter, isn't it? Similar design.
I did have one laying around.
Tim Rice. Jay, does the Drag X come with a mouth to lung coil? Well, as far as I know, I don't think it does. They do more mouth to lung style coils. This is a ragey beast. It came with a 0.3 and a 0.2, but I know they do like a 1 ohm and a 0.8 and a 0.6. But it doesn't come with it, and it didn't come with the big tanks. I bought them separate because 2 mil's pointless unless you're mouth to lung in. But other than that, it chucks like a good one, mate. The flavour off the coils are really good.
Sorry,
but you're only like
I'm priming a coil.
You're only 1/4 inch from the coil. It's priming a coil. It's priming a coil, guys.
Priming a coil. We're going to give it a go. Just going to stuff it down the middle, as they say, and see what happens.
Oh, nice, Paul Hinchcliffe. You got the mix and the GTR, a Danny Mini, and a Davaru dwarf in it. It's a dwarf.
I call it a dwarf.
It is actually pronounced dwarf,
Is
believe it
that
or not, and that's coming from the man that made it.
a dwarf, as in a midget?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
As in
allowed to
small
say
tank,
that now?
midget tank.
Am I going to get in trouble for that?
Yeah, because you can't call them things like little people either, can you? Or stuff like that. They get well offended.
Oh, let's not go there. Let's not go there. So,
They're sound though,
huh?
although they're in short supply. What?
What's in short supply?
Midgets.
Oh God. Oh, I've got juice on my hands.
Yeah, I believe the RTA for the drag is more mouth to lung. I haven't got one yet.
Hang on, guys. Tissue at the ready. Pods. Why do I have to get sent a pod, Jay? Pod. Why did I have to get sent a pod?
Is that the only new shiny thing you've had in there?
It is pretty much, yeah. I mean, other than what I've bought, which was the
Vindicator.
Yeah.
No new stuff on the website?
Yes, there is actually. Well done. The Sup box by SXK.
Oh, have you got that? Have you?
They're on the way. Yeah, no one's got them yet. Well, I say
Do
that.
you know how much they are yet?
I can't remember. I put them on the weekend. I've had, while everyone else was enjoying their bank holiday, I was doing my VAT returns ready for today.
Yeah.
So
is that the funky looking chunky thing, isn't it? That takes the bridges, doesn't it?
yeah, and it's got an adapter to put a normal RTA on there as well. So, but I actually read that wrong. When I first saw it, I'm going to be honest. I might as well just tell you the truth.
It looks like it's made by Fisher Price.
No, I thought it was going to take the borrow tank, and I don't think it does it?
It doesn't. It doesn't take the borrow. It takes most of the bridges, but it doesn't take the borrow.
It doesn't take the borrow itself.
No, it's got its own borrow.
Got its own borrow. Yeah, that's how I read that one. Oh, there you go, guys. Your stuff.
Do you know what colours it's coming in? Was it just that garish yellow one I'd seen?
I've ordered black, basically, and the other colours. Sorry, I was looking at it. I thought a bit of that plastic went in there. It didn't.
Yeah. Ultimate.
I've ordered black and the other colour panels to buy separate because I thought, does anyone want that blue or that red or that yellow?
That yellow's horrible.
So I thought, well, I'll just buy a few of the panels. So if anyone wants to convert.
But then again, I haven't seen it in real life, so it might be Ultim.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think. I think it's
Ultim-esque. I might have a punt on one of those because I quite like the idea of that. If it's not too mega dear.
Oh, but it vibrated at me, Jay. It vibrated.
Oh, her missus.
I'll
let Tina get hold of it.
That's quite funky, isn't it? The screen's not bad.
Oh, I like the screen. Yeah, it's nice and clear. You've got everything you need on it.
Yeah, and the fire button's quite nice. It's there.
Thumb fire or finger fire. You can finger it or thumb it. It won't fire now because you've got to set it up.
How open do I want this?
What's the coil? 0.3?
0.3.
That's going to be quite ragey, so you're going to want that quite open, aren't you?
I've got it at, what have I got it at? 30 watts. About right?
0.3? Yeah, 25, 30 watts, something like that.
That should have soaked in by now, shouldn't it?
Try knock it down to 25, just depending on what the coil's like.
All right.
Don't know what it says on the coil.
Oh, God, what we got now? Press and hold what? Press and hold something to unlock. Up and down.
All right,
press.
Vapor, mate.
Press and hold up and down to unlock. Is it firing? Oh God! Now what we got to do?
You got to set up the fucking thingy majig, have you?
Where do I put my thumb? Oh God! Here we go.
Remember when you right guys in chat? Remember when you were young and you were trying to teach your nan how to program?
Ah! Never ever set anything up live that you've never looked at before. Click plus to pick the number. Eh? Right. I can't get the bloody thing to fire. Click plus or minus to pick the number. Click the button to confirm. Click fire button to add. 1. Oh, I've got one on the go. Right.
Yes, I am Iggy. Drag X.
Oh, we're there. I've got it. Well, that's quite funky. It builds up. I don't dare stop. Oh, it says something vibrated again.
You got to register your fingerprint or
But it
something.
still don't fire.
Yeah, because you got to register your fingerprint.
I just did. Oh, control another fingerprint.
Yeah, they're going to want it a couple of times to make sure it's correct.
Really? Control another fingerprint. Add. No, let's add another person. I don't want to add another person. Oh, that's not liking this. It's vibrating like hell at me. I hope you're all enjoying the show, folks.
You can turn the fingerprint sensor off in the menu. The numbers are set up to 5 different key fingerprints. There you go. According to someone in chat, it's AVC.
So,
he's read the manual.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. I don't what do I press?
Well, if it's plus to engage one, surely negative.
Well, that's what I'm pressing now. Minus, and it's flashing. Oh, just do something, will you?
Do you remember that video with the cat? Take the fucking paper and the print.
Catch you soon. That's gone now. Engine start.
Click the button 3 times to switch off fingerprint once registered. So as it's on, press it 3 times.
Oh, something said yes or no there.
Click 1, 2, 3. It should turn the fingerprint.
Joel, we're not going to spend much more time on this, folks, because it must be boring as boring things to watch this.
No, everyone's helping in chat, mate. It's good.
Yeah, but I'm not reading it.
Click the button 3 times to switch off fingerprint once you've registered it.
Have I registered it, though? I think 1, 2, 3. Right, something's flashed. Right, it's expanded. Enroll another.
Do you even vape, bro? Matt's just put.
I'm not bothered. Yeah, well, you say
I've only tried one. I've only tried the 0.3. I only tried the 0.3 ohm coil so far. It's the one it came with. It's still in the same coil. And I got a pack of the 0.2s, I think.
Right, we'll have one more go at this. Nothing yet. I don't know what it's saying. Yes, I'll press yes. It's like a bin lid saying yes or no. Look, I'll show you.
Oh, yeah, bin it.
That's what I tried to do.
It'll be the negative, I should imagine.
Yes. Well, I'll try no then. Is everyone trying to help me? Oh, there you go. Lynn, stay tuned for part 2. Yeah, I can't do it off here. Sorry, guys, I was going to try and do it while we spoke, but I didn't
I have to
expect.
read the instructions.
I didn't expect to have to tune it in like an iPhone, so didn't work. I'll tell you what. I also Manic. Click the button 3 times to switch off print once registered. But have I not registered it with my fingerprint then?
Yeah, you have registered it because it showed one there, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm on my left hand now, and it's opening up the fingerprint, and it's saying it's wrong. So no, I can't. It just drive me around the twist. It really would. What is the point? Honestly, that can go.
It's all that fucking think of the children crap in it.
I think I know. No, go away. No patience for that sort of thing.
Yeah, let me know on that Sunbox thing how much it is, bud, because I'd be interested in
Well,
that.
they're on the site. I'll put them on there. Right. This is what happens when you don't read about it. Yeah, I know, Shane. I'm sorry. Kin Bennett. Yeah, I have done, Paul. It's gone. Scott, the RTA compatible with, I don't know what that is. Oh, he's talking to Scott. Okay, that's fair enough. That Ben's sister. Right. Oh, what we missed? Nothing much, have I? Nothing much?
No.
Right, I'll tell you what did work. Do you remember before when you were on, I said I was going to make this fly killer?
Oh, yeah.
I've had this sitting here for a couple of weeks, and I keep meaning to show it, and I keep forgetting. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
He's made it. Jesus.
So there's the hole underneath. Ignore that. That's just glue, so it didn't short out. That's all copper wire off here.
Yeah.
And in the top, I'm just going to hold. It's not powered at the minute because I've got no battery in it. That's all loose, but
yeah,
that's just a light. Forget that. That's the buck boost thing, and that's the battery holder.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it better like that. So, let me show you. Let me put a battery in.
That's good. Does it require a fingerprint?
Have we got a first aider in the house? Right, the battery's in. Right, there you go, Jay. So I've got to be careful not to touch anything. So we have light. Okay, so the idea was the light would sit in the top to try and attract them as well. So we'll get rid of the light there. I just don't want to touch anything. Right, where's something I can use?
I'm waiting for it to touch his finger.
Yeah, this will
get launched across the...
So food sits in here, right? So it sits on a table. Fly comes along. Let's get it in shot. That really works, doesn't it? What do you reckon?
Yeah, that works.
I'm going to turn this off before I give myself a shot.
Do you know what I might send you?
What's that?
Well, you've probably got a load of it anyway. You got any mesh?
Mesh?
Yeah, like mesh for Jenny's. Do it with mesh instead, because when the fly goes towards the food, it'll hit the mesh and get more of a push.
Why didn't I think of that? I could have done it with mesh, couldn't I? See, I've missed you. Where have you been?
Do four strips of mesh, so there's a gap, so it's got to squeeze through the gap. It's got to get between the two of them, isn't it?
My thoughts were, I thought that wire isn't that close together. But my thoughts were that if it manages to get through on the inside, it ain't flying out. It's not going to manage to fly between there, is it? So,
yeah, just like you could do like a Faraday cage kind of thing, couldn't you?
What's it? Does it have a fingerprint sensor? No, it doesn't. Lick it, Mark. Yeah. Really going to do that, Curly G? Oh dear, what ohms is that? I don't know. But put a parrot in it. Oh, Rufus, that's cruel. Oh dear.
Well, I've got to find a lollipop now in the shape of a parrot to put in there, because they'll be all over that, wouldn't they? Because they'll smell the sugar.
Yeah. Do you think that would pass any kind of health and safety then, Jay?
No.
Get up.
Please God, one day you forget you put a battery in it and you go to pick it up.
I spent a little while doing that with my 3D printer and everything. One weekend, I think Tina thought I'd lost the plot completely, but I just hate flies. And I did set it up in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden, it's like the flies had gone. There was no flies anymore. It's like they come and they're gone. So I reckon just the thought of that was enough. Burn its wings off, make it like a raisin. Yeah, that's right, Shane. Yeah. So, what do you reckon then? Patent that. Oh,
Then when you've got.
I missed that, Jay. You froze. What was that?
I says when you've got enough, you can put them in Eccles cake.
Mm. Matt, what are you going to wick it with? I think the suburb tank has gone to your head. Keith says Tina ain't wrong.
Big as well.
I think maybe.
When's the nests arriving? When's the nests
well,
arriving?
I've had the design of the packaging. That's now all done. It's amazing how many things have to be sorted out, like the coils. Okay, now I personally prefer the stainless steel to the Canthal or the nickel.
Yeah.
But I also think there'll be a selection of people that would like to have a Canthal option. So I think having all three is important. And also with the sale of it, I was quite keen to put at least one of each in with it, so people could also try all three and see which one they preferred.
Yeah,
I've got no doubts that the stainless steel will be the one that the one I reckon we'll probably sell 80% stainless steel coils for it. But it's just these little finishing touches that I just wanted. I don't want to bring anything out if it's not right and as good as I can, feel I can get it, really. Yeah. If I show you the packaging, you'll see who made it, won't you? Is it a problem? Shall I show you who made it now? Have I kept everyone in suspense long enough?
Everyone's been in suspenders long enough, yeah.
I think so. Right.
Well, it's not going to be Dovpo.
It's not Dovpo. I'll tell you what. Let's have a quick.
Let me have a guess. I reckon, knowing you, it's like, because it's a bit mad and a bit out there. My first thought's Fatoon.
It's not Fatoon. If I was sitting where you're sitting, I'd have guessed that as well.
Other than that, the only other person I thought maybe SXK, because you seem to be in with them a lot.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I would say the opposite with SXK at the minute. The first thing I've ordered off them for ages has been the sup box. For ages and ages and ages. But no, anyone in chat? Org Vape? No, it's not Curly Chew. Let's have a quick couple of minutes. I'll tell you what. If anyone gets it right, you've got one free of charge. There you go. Couple of minutes.
Trying to think. Is it someone that you sell stuff of already? Is it? Big name?
No, I don't sell anything they do at the moment, but it's quite an odd one. It's not Ambition, it's not Damn Vape. Well, let it go for a couple of minutes. Suicide Mods, no. No, Damn Vape, it's not.
It's obviously China.
It is China, yeah. No one's going to get it, are they? Watofo, no.
It's not going to be a big one.
BD Vape, Artery? No, it's not. No. Hell Vape, no. I said no. Artery, no, it's not Artery. Is it? Yeah, Daniel, can I guess? I may have mentioned this to Daniel. As Vape Murray, good guess. No, it's not. Kangatech, no, it's not. Vapefly, no, it's not. Do you think Vapefly would be making it? What's thrown there? And it's not Smock. It's not Times Vape.
That's
not Tayfun. It's not Hell Vape.
Because I'd have gone straight away with Fatoon, because that's their sort of thing.
Not Steen Crave. It's not Vandy Vape.
Blitz?
No, it's not Blitz. Well done, Jay Jarrett. It's a good guess, though, Blitz. Can you imagine, Mark, if it was Blitz and I hadn't told him?
Yacht Vape? Oh no, you're not talking to them, are you?
No, well, I'll talk to Blitz. They have been speaking to me. It's not BD Mods, no, and it's definitely Rufus, not Yacht Vape. Geek Vape, Udi, no. Aspire, no. Vandy Vape, no.
BP Mods?
No, it's not BP Mods. Rinko, no. E-Leaf, no. Inikin, no. DJS Limited. Huh?
You sold their stuff before?
Right, the connection. The connection is, I'll put you all out of it.
Keys.
Huh?
Keys?
It's not Keys. No, but I'm surprised no one's guessed it. Rufus has. There, look. Kazoko, no.
Come up now.
Dan Vape, no. THC, Tesla, no. So I think you've all had long enough. Hot Sig, no. No one's guessed it.
Everyone, isn't it?
No, Steam Crave, no. No one gets a free one. Yay! I'll save some money. Did you?
EH Pro?
No, it's not EH Pro. No. The connection is, I'm going to type it in. Horizon Tech, no. If anyone guessed it before I type it in, that's fair enough. Who's heard of this company?
Lumiere?
I just want to make sure I typed it incorrectly. Spelt it right. I think I have. Lumiere, no. SXK, no. Right, ready, folks? Ares Vapor.
Why does Ares Vapor ring a bell? Is that the guys that run Cool Vapor?
No, the connection is one of the managers at EH Pro, or one of the people at Ares Vapor was a manager at EH Pro. Very closely involved with my True Tank at the time.
Yeah.
And she left to form her own company. She didn't, I don't think, possibly like the way it was going, or for whatever reason she left, and formed her own company. And her own company is Ares Vapor. Now, a lot of you won't have heard of it, but she is, like I say, she was very closely involved with my True Tank. And when people deal with people, I like dealing with people that I like, that I know, that, I've got a rapport with. And she asked me if we could do something together, and I said, yeah, of course we can. And let's hope that we get something off like the True Tank. So that's what we did. But we said we wanted to do an RDA, and that's where we went. A lot of people won't have heard of it. I think at the minute, predominantly they sell more to the. I've got Malaysia in my head.
They've got quite a few pod systems and things. I'm just having a look on the website now. Never heard of them. Actually, I have. I'm sure they were at Expo.
Yes, Paul, they did. And if anyone was watching, I held up a pod made by them last week because they sent me the pod.
Oh, I like the look of that Zeller thing, that all-in-one. That's quite smart. It's got circuitry and stuff on it.
And stuff. Oh, I know the one you mean.
Yeah. Oh, that just reminded. Do you remember a mod, right? I lusted after it, but they didn't really take off. It was a big ugly brute of a thing, but I quite like. Do you remember that Avatar DNA 75 mod?
Let me show it then. I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Do I remember what?
The Avatar DNA 75 mod, the one that had like lines that looked like the inside of an automatic gearbox on it and lit up. Do you know what I mean?
I vaguely do remember that. Yeah.
You might have even sold one. I just thought about it the other day. It didn't really take off. Quite a few of the reviews had them, but you never saw it in shops or anything. But I always wanted one, and I never got one. Has anyone got one lounging around in a drawer? Yeah, the Avatar, it was called.
Tim Rice, show us the deck, Mark. But you've just seen me fill it up, and there was no spit back, was there? Just filled it up. Absolutely nothing comes out.
I actually think you might have sold them, to be honest.
No.
The Avatar.
No, I didn't.
The RS75 it was called.
The other small point that I wanted to get right was, very often you work in a vape shop, Jay, so you'll relate.
There it is. Remember that thing?
No, I don't remember that. Not like
Gorgeous.
that.
I always never got one.
No. Iggy's still guessing. Voopoo. Iggy would done it with. Oh dear. Yeah, you work in a vape shop, so you'll relate to this. You know when you get a product and you've got a stainless steel and a black and whatever colours.
Yeah.
And it's so hard on the box to see which one's this. And are you looking for a little colour polka dot? Are you looking for something written near the barcode to say it's a black one, not a stainless steel one? And what I wanted, and this is only a small point, but it's a point that I wanted done properly. I wanted the picture on the front of the box. If it was a black one, I wanted a black one on the front of the box. If it was a grey one or stainless steel one, I wanted a stainless steel one on the front of the box. The
reason they don't do it is because the extra cost of packaging. It's cheaper to do one, isn't it? Because like we've got like the Aspire stuff in, yeah. For instance, what was it called? What's that? The mix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the boxes for the mix are the same. They've just got a little sticker saying tuxedo, black, or silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Geek Vape are the worst for it.
Yeah.
Geek Vape Aegis, Geek Vape. Yeah. To be fair, the Aegis and Aegis Legend were pretty good because they were all different colours on the box.
Yeah.
So you could tell. But what's the latest one we had? That was one of the newer Aegises. They're all in the same colour box. They've got a little sticker on the side with barcode on it, and that's where you've got to look whether it's gunmetal.
A lot of them do that with the barcode.
Yeah, because it's cheap. It's cheaper packaging, isn't it?
Yeah, but Jay,
otherwise they've got
you say cheaper. We're not talking fortunes. We're talking like
pennies.
Pennies. Honestly, it's pennies, and just the difference between. To me, it's these little differences are going to make the difference between.
Or to me, the easiest one is just have a plastic window on the front of the frigging box so you can see what colour it is.
There is that to it.
Like for years, like some of the clones came in little round tins, didn't they, with like mesh on the outside that looked like a nest, and they had a clear top on them. Do you know the ones I mean? Do you remember them? It was like a little tin.
Yes.
And the top was clear, and the outside looked like mesh.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm just wondering if I can find the picture for you. Did I take it in me pictures? Paul, I saw, will it come in rainbow? Please come in rainbow. No, not initially. 2 colours to start with, a matte black and stainless steel. If it sells well, it might expand from that and go to perhaps a gunmetal and whatever. But as it stands.
So anything else you've had in?
Why is my phone going funny now?
Are there anything new in or due in? Anything more?
Else. If I can find that picture. I don't know if I took a screenshot of it. I don't think I did. No. Right, I'll tell you where I can find it. 1 second. Bear with me, folks.
Send it back, Swirling Merc. Send it back, mate. If not, you can always send it me to have a look at if I can get in it.
It's like my phone's frozen. What's going on here?
Don't know what's been. The computer, my phone, everything today has just been jamming and doing all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff.
I think it's something to do with my VAT return. It's jammed everything.
Our survey said.
I'll tell you what, it is. Anyone who's self-employed out there will relate to this. And I've got 2 businesses, so you know to do them both for every VAT quarter is like how many more years of this can I put up with? I'm sorry, guys, I can't open it. I don't know why. Let's try wiping it off the screen and trying again.
Dodgyinternets.com.
Yeah, Christ, I've got some crap on this screen. I'm just going to swipe off. Right, let's try again.
How's the True Pro?
Oh, you know why, don't you? I'm on Skype and I'm trying to open Skype. Yeah. Duh.
Everyone's asking about the True Pro.
The True Pro. I did mention that last week. If I let me just get to this and see. Right, I'm there now. I'm there. Come on, where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box?
Oh, Daniel gets sent pretty pictures of your new device. I don't.
Well, you've been out of commission. Do you know what? I can't open it because it's a download thing. I'll tell you what, I will.
Daniel's just said, "Do you want me to Skype it to you?" No, because he can't open.
It's Skype I'm struggling with. I'll tell you what, I'll have pictures ready for next week. How's that?
Yeah.
I'll have pictures.
Kevin said, "Pornhub's hogging the memory, isn't it, Mark?"
Thanks, Kevin. Sex toy factory and fly killers. Yeah, that was my other thing, wasn't it? I know I am a strange person at times. I know we've all got a quirky side, haven't we? And
yeah,
my quirky side is I just think flies, hate flies. What can I do about flies? And I just thought I've got to make it because if I didn't, I'll always wonder if it was going to be any good. Are you like that, Jay? So I have to make it, even if I've wasted 2 days of my life making this thing. I feel better for doing it, and it's what keeps you sane, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Kira. Hi, Matt.
Oh, you're talking to Swirling. Is it Swirling Monk you were talking to?
Yeah.
And who asked about the Trooper? Is it Lynn? Lynn Smith.
A few people asked about it.
Are they? Right. Last week I discussed it, and here it is.
Oh, yes.
I'll spin it round in my hand. So it's
getting there.
It's getting there, and I'm not happy with it. Basically, it's not good enough in my opinion. Yeah. So there are changes going to be made, and that happens sometimes, you know. And I'm not releasing a product unless I think it's worthy, if you know what I mean, or good, because it's everyone in chat. You know, how many people are in chat? 78, 73, 78, 78. It's your hard-earned money, you know, so that's why, you know, what's the point of, I could just say, yeah, that'll do, let's hit the button on that. You know, what?
94.99 Rufus.
Oh, is that the sub box? You had a look, did you? Less than that with an MV10 discount code, Rufus. When they come in. John Best says he's the same. He hates flies with a passion. I really do, John. If one lands on my dinner, I won't eat my dinner. I'll just say, no, I don't want it. And it's put me off.
It's extra dirty, protein. What are you talking about?
Disgusting, horrible things they are, flies. It's full of disease and germs. Yeah.
So it's basically a little bit cheaper than a DNA 60 billet box, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's DNA 60 chip, which is nice. I just wish they'd have done that with the Hera and the Easy Mod.
Although there's nothing wrong with the chip that's in it.
There isn't. No, there isn't. It would have just been some.
And it kept the price point down, didn't it? Maybe they knew about the mix coming out at like 50 quid or whatever, you know, 45 quid and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Rufus says for the DNA version. Yes, well, there are 2 versions, aren't there? 2. Did I order both?
Yeah, 95 for the DNA version. That's a good price, mate.
Yeah, I can't remember now what I ordered. It was a fair time ago. John says, I'll put it on the screen. That's the main reason I want the True Pro.
Well, when they come in, stick my name on one.
But it's done right. Yeah, we'll do, Jay. Absolutely right, John. And there is no other way to be. A Swirling Monk, I'm glad you put that on the screen. Roulette RTA by a Cross Vape. Right, let's get this one out of the way. A few weeks ago, someone said about the roulette, I think it might have been Kieran, and I had a look at the roulette. And if you go back on the lives and you'll see it, I had a mouth open moment. I was like, I could not believe what I saw. And did I tell you about it, Joe? I think I did, didn't I? And I was, no. And I just thought, I don't believe that. I could not believe that. I think the roulette's got one wheel, hasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
very similar sort of thing.
this has got two, but it is similar. And I haven't copied the roulette. I can assure you, hand on here, I have not copied the roulette. So, what does the suck box take then? Pods, not borrow, and side by side. Yeah, it's a side by side, Paul. But
Side by side, I've just put uses the bridges for billet boxes basically.
yeah,
Does.
it's got its own like pod, a bit like this one, where you've got a little flap in the front.
Yeah.
And you just lift the flap and pour your juice in. I actually do, this Atmazu. I use this, the dock shell all the time. I haven't actually. Do you know what, Paul? The roulette is good stuff. I haven't tried or bought a roulette, and I actually would quite like to, but in a way, I didn't. As soon as I saw it, and I thought, it's like I didn't want to know any more about it because that could have changed the way I did mine, and I just, it was quite a bit of a moment when you think, do I want to know more or don't I want to know more? It's a bit like getting a Christmas present. You think, do I want to shake it? I might find out what it is. And yeah, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, I spoke to Daniel about it. I can verify it too. I had the same heart attack moment when I saw it and messaged. Oh, yeah. But there you go. These things happen. Everything is, has got something of another tank in it because, you can't design anything completely and utterly not the same as something else because
everything's a design of something else, isn't it? Everything's got,
Swirling Monk, that idea has been kicked around China, high ends for about a year. I presume you mean by the wheels on the side. I mean, my thoughts for that came when, to be honest, with the Pandora, and I thought, well, they've got the barrel underneath the coil. There's got to be a better way of doing it than that, so you can change it from the outside of the tank. And that was pretty much more where my idea came from.
Yeah. They got a question from Kira there.
One
just
wheel.
Curious, I've heard the name Naturevape around of it. How did it come about?
Sorry, I was reading Kieran's. One wheel and the air enters the base a different way than the True Pro. I can see how it works already. Kira, this one.
Yeah.
Always wonder why Naturevape 2. Find it fascinating why people go for certain names and there's a story behind it. You're talking about the name, why the name
Naturevape. And how did Naturevape come about, yeah.
Right, that came about. The very first thing I did with Naturevape was the little pro coils for the Kanga tanks, which I made with two non-resistance wires and a resistance wire in the middle. So the only thing getting hot was the coil, not the legs.
Yeah.
And with that, at the time, everything was silica, and I used Japanese organic cotton to rewick them. And yes, you might say now, well, that's nothing new. It isn't now, but it was at the time.
Then, it's game changer, mate, wasn't it? It was game changer.
At the time, no one else was doing it, and that's why I thought, well, that's more of a natural thing. And I thought, well, a natural vape, and then I thought Naturevape, and that's where it came from. So and there's nothing more than that. And I guess really, I thought I quite like that name because I want vaping to be as natural and as as clean as it can be, which hence Naturevape, my ethos. What are you laughing at, Jay? Come on. Who said what?
Keith KP Vape.
Mark Kyra wants to know how the name Naturevape came about. Oh, we just said that.
No, the one further down. My chat's live and quicking.
Maybe Mark's a nudist. I can assure you I'm not a nudist. I haven't got the equipment. Naturist vape, yeah. Mark's news. Keith, that one. Yeah. Actually, Now, everyone watching this as well, I mentioned the other week that before, I think someone else, I think it might have been me and TVP, actually, Jay, that my mother phoned right at the start and it went dang, 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 and all across the thing. I was like, oh, my mother, and I threw the phone down and I thought, everyone looks at me and thinks, oh, I can fall asleep watching your reviews. You're so laid back, so chilled, you don't swear, you don't get flustered, just so
He
nice.
does. I've seen him get flustered.
Would anybody like to see an outtake when the phone rang? Not that time, on a different time, right in the middle of doing a review. If you do, is this a good time to say, smash the thumbs up? How many people are watching? 72. If we get that to, what do you say, Jay? 50 or 55?
55.
55 thumbs up, and I'll play that clip. I have it here. And it's out of character. And I must warn you that if there are children in the room, tell them to go and make you a cup of tea. No, that's dangerous if a child makes you a cup of tea, isn't it? Boiling water. Tell them to go and brush their teeth. Go and get ready for bed. We got 38. That's all right.
Make it 40.
No, surely we can get to that. Can't we? 43. We're on 43. We can get to 55, can't we? I'll tell you what, 50. Get to 50 and I'll start getting it ready. Oh, we've got a thumbs down. I'm not playing it then.
We'll class that as an up, shall we?
We'll class it as an up. 46. Right, okay. If you're all sure you want to see this, let's see if I can play it. I've got to remember how to do it now. Right, I think this button here. I think it's this one. 52. We're well there now, aren't we? There. Here we go. So we'll hold that there. That loud. Screw the bottom till it makes a start.
I'm waiting for it to come up now. Oh, you're at 52. 53.
It's playing, Joe. Hold it, squeeze it inward.
Was it?
There we are. Yep. And once that's in, you can then just get. Fuck off! Oh! Who would have thought I would behave like that? Oh dear! You've got no idea. Doing a review is hard enough as it is, and that was for the Hussar RTA. Right in the middle of it, you get right to the end of the build, and I don't do cuts. I don't do anything like that. I just had to start again. I thought I've just wasted my whole time, and that particular phone call, I'd already spoken to the guy, and I said, "Look, I'll phone you back in about an hour. I'm right in the middle of something. I'll phone you back." And he couldn't wait, and he had to phone me back then. Albert's laughing. That was TVP. No, it really wasn't. It was me. So, and I think that is the one and only time I've foofed on YouTube. Swirling monk, wash your mouth out. So you can see I'm not always that placid man. Sometimes things get to you. They do get to you, especially during the lockdown. So what's new in your life, vile behaviour? What's new in your life, Jay?
Nothing much.
Nothing much?
I've done quite a few mod repairs recently. Got another one to do downstairs. I've just posted 4 out this morning.
You got one back from someone I put your way, didn't you? A billet box.
Brian, was it?
Yeah. All done?
Yeah, that was posted this morning.
Mm.
I had to wait for DNA 60 boards because I'd ordered boards. Stealth Vape were out of stock at the time.
Right.
And the only one that was in stock, Mod Maker, but he was on holiday for 2 weeks, and I messaged him halfway through his holiday. I'd ordered them, so I had about 130 quid's worth of bits waiting to come for things. Yeah. And in a few weeks' time, I will possibly be ordering my new toy.
Your new toy?
Yeah.
What's that?
They've dropped the price of the resin 3D printer I wanted.
Ooh, so you're getting the one that builds
Yeah.
as it lifts, yeah.
Basically, the same price as the printer was. I can get 2 tubs of resin, the
Yeah,
printer,
yeah,
and the UV curing box
yeah.
for the same price as it was.
I was going to be sent one of them from Quiddy Print. Quiddy, is
Yeah.
that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
They were going to send me one, but they never did. They said I did a review on my other one, and
Yeah.
they said we want to send you the resin one. Would you do a review? I said, yeah, I'll do a review. But then, as soon as I said yes, I'll do a review, I thought, I don't know if that's really me. Though it looks messy, and it'd be nice when you get yours if you tell me if it is or it
It is messy, but I think it's going to be. I think it's messy, but it's not messy if you know what you're doing. I think you can do it without making a lot of mess. But yeah.
So Rufus says he's unsubbed. Yeah, righto, Rufus. John Best, first time I've heard you curse. Yeah, the first, probably the only. Who knows?
Well, they've dropped it to 190 quid for the printer.
190, have they?
Yeah.
I know they're
And
coming.
they've also, because they've brought the new one out, which is the Saturn, which is a bigger one.
Mm.
Because you've got the Mars, which is the smaller one, and the Saturn, that's a bigger one. And the Versus, they've dropped the price of the bigger one now as well. Watched a few Versus reviews.
Right.
And the Saturn's still pretty good, but it's because it's slightly bigger. So I think it's about double the size.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're losing the resolution then, which is the whole point of getting one in the first place.
Right. So have you looked at the Quiddy print one? Quiddy
No.
one? They do one. Well, I know that.
I've looked at about 6 on reviews, and this one gets the best reviews out of the bunch.
You're not talking about sex?
Huh?
You said I'm not talking about sex on reviews.
No, I said I've looked at a few of the reviews, and that one's come out best.
Where did I hear that from then?
You're a special dark web bloody porn up, you are, aren't you, if you hear things like that?
Kieran says my outtakes would shock people. Who is the guy that used to do reviews? Didn't do them anymore. I used to like watching him. And I think the postman rang one day. Oh, you should have seen him. He played the outtake, and it was right in the middle of it. And he looks up at the window and goes, and here comes the postman. And his language got worse from there. Mark's ears pricked up at toy. Resin dildos, here we come. See, they're all worse than we are, all of them. And as Daniel rightly says, or when mobile phone signals drop out, yeah, I do get ratty. Norfolk's a lovely place, but we've just got too many trees and not enough phone masts. Because I'll guarantee you on the way to Norwich from where I am, 3 times my phone will drop out. Out 3 times. Iggy Mitchell, question, favourite beer? What's your favourite beer, Jay?
Amstel's is what I usually drink.
Is that?
Amstel's lager. Yeah. That's my usual tipple if I'm having a drink. If not, it's any sort of whiskey or that really fancy rum.
Right.
Welsh rum. It's got seaweed in it, which sounds disgusting, but it's not. It's really nice.
I tend to drink lager in the summer, something like Peroni, or the Aldi do like a similar Rossi, is it called Rossi?
Yeah.
Which I quite like that in the summer, and in the winter, I quite like the old Thirsty Ferret or something like that. That's quite nice. More of a.
If it's a really nice hot day and I'm sat in the beer garden and I do like a nice fruity cider. Like a fruit cider, mixed berries or something. The Recorder Lick stuff's lovely. It's really nice and crisp and light. It's not too heavy.
Rick says, was that review at I Get You 69? No, it wasn't. And I can't remember who he was. I think.
Well, I Get You 69 is now.
The mods, isn't he? Yeah.
Scott Bonner. He makes blocks. That's one of his blocks that's made out of. That's not his mod.
Yeah.
But I bought one of his blocks.
Yeah, Scott did a review on my coils in the early days, Scott Bonner.
Yeah. I like Scott. Nice bloke. Very talented guy.
Good answer, Swirling Monk. Let's put that on there. Your favourite beer is your local beer. Simple question. Although I do disagree with you to one extent, Swirling Monk. They used to do a Norwich bitter. It wasn't nice.
Do you know what I haven't had a pint of for years? Remember Theakston's Old Peculiar?
Yeah.
That's a nice pint.
Mm. Yeah, and
That'd come under ale, wouldn't it?
remember one night, I discovered Kilkenny for the first time one night. Oh, that nearly killed me. Oh, that's
the good old things of John Smith's bitter.
they actually took it out of the place in the end because people were getting too drunk and aggressive on it. They had to take it out because it was funny.
Oh no, if you want to be classy, you've got to have special brew, haven't you?
Yeah.
Special brew.
Or Stella, a pint of wife beater.
Wife beater, yeah.
Thirsty ferret sounds like sex. Kieran, don't you start. Albert can't beat a Guinness. No, Guinness is nice. I went to Ireland and they say that, you know, you'd never tasted Guinness until you actually have one in Ireland. I kind of get that. But
it's a lot creamier and a lot
light. Yeah. Great Orme Brewery is my local beer.
Rufus, I didn't know you were from Llandudno Way. I used to live in Llandudno, mate.
Is that?
That's where I used to live up in North Wales.
I went on, as a kid, I went on a hitchhiking holiday around Wales. You pronounce it because I can't. Llangollen.
Llangollen.
Thank you.
Double L is...
And I'll never forget it because no one would pick us up. It was like we had a Union Jack on a rucksack or something that people seemed to instinctively know. So we couldn't get lifts anywhere. And I went to this. We went to this campsite one night. We pitched up a tent. When I was young, what was I, 17, 18? And when I went to the toilet, we went to this local pub, and we went to the bar, and then we went to the toilet, and in the toilet it said, "We hate the British," and underneath it said, "We know." And Rufus says near Llandudno.
No, yeah.
How's it pronounced?
I've got a picture on my phone. I've got a picture on my phone somewhere of me bike next to the pier. I did have, obviously not.
So you're back at work full time now, Jay, or?
No, just a couple of days. Just a couple of days now.
Is that because the shop isn't open full time, or?
The shop's open 4 days a week, but the boss and that do the other 2 days. I usually do Thursdays and Fridays. Oh, that's it. Yeah, try that one. What he's just put up, Rufus has put. I know how to say it because that's where my teacher. One of my teachers live. That's quite easy. That's Dwygyfylchi.
Oh, well, there you go. Jay just took the words right out of my mouth then. Oh, Daniel's asking for a thump.
Lived in Betws-y-Coed. I lived in Llandudno. I lived in Digamway. I lived in... Where else have I lived? Bangor. I've lived in Bethesda. I've lived on the outskirts of Porthmadog. And various other places around there.
It was Tina's birthday on Sunday, and Daniel's just asked if she's got a free bus pass now. Ooh. Ooh.
I was waiting for him to get a mute then.
Ooh. He's going to get it. Kevin Smith can see the sheep marks on your forehead, Jay. Where the men are men and the sheep are weary.
I used to work at a garage on Builder Street in Llandudno called Williams Motor Services. We used to fix anything with an engine, basically. Cars, bikes, lawnmowers, tractors, you name it, generators. We did all sorts.
Shane says the best Guinness he had was in New York. Because they have a lot of Irish bars there, don't they?
Yes, I did live in Maes G, mate. Funnily enough.
New York.
On For the Castach. Used to work in the model shop in Bangor, near Asda.
So Rick, are you from Wales as well then? Is Rick from Wales?
Rick Alexander, I do believe, is one of my customers. I might be wrong. He used to come into the shop.
Right. We've got a lot of Welsh in chat, haven't we? Good job. I haven't been
Best
rude.
are all here. I'm not Welsh. The best Welshies.
Shane, we should sell the Welsh a few more vowels.
Well, they filmed that. Was it Little Britain in Llandewi Brefi? Yeah, that was the name of the village. Well, they've stopped putting signs up now because every time they put a sign up, someone goes and pinches the sign. You know,
Oh, do they? Well,
welcome to sign.
right, because of that.
Yeah.
Right, well, 21:40.
See you soon, Rick.
Anyone got anything else they want to ask us tonight? Up by the Weatherspoons. Yeah, anything else? Anyone else wants to ask us? I don't think I've got a lot.
Yeah, that's
more.
it. Up by Weatherspoons it was. Yeah, sorry, cutting across you.
You're all right. That's okay. I don't think I've got a lot more to talk about. I don't think so. I haven't missed anything, have I? Nothing's coming new that I can talk about. Shall I see if I can get that packaging up on the phone again while you're talking about Wales?
Yeah, it was further up from Weatherspoons, but yeah, like Gwynedd Firearms, Weatherspoons, that sort of direction going out of town. Yeah, we used to sell all sorts of stuff, model railway stuff and that. Austin's Models, it was called.
I can only
before you get to, I think it was Lidl or Aldi's, one of the two, on the one-way street.
Can I show that? No, I don't want to show the bottom bit. Hang on. Oh.
I think you're thinking of the other one, Rufus, because there was another model shop in town which was by Weatherspoons. Ours was further down, but the one you're on about, the guy passed away. I remember going into that shop myself. I know which one you're on about.
If I take a screenshot of that, it's all right. There's something at the bottom of the phone I don't want to show anyone. It's not filthy or rude.
He's putting his toddler away.
Let's have a look. See what that took as a picture.
And just while that you're doing that, and just for you guys, if you're into your RC stuff and you like the old Tamiya gear, they actually redo all the Tamiya kits now and sell them as ready to go. If you look on places like modelsport.co.uk, they've got them, and you can buy all the old vintage ones like the lunchbox van, truck, and all that sort of stuff.
It's going to be similar to this, and the reason the box is in red is because I didn't want it on there like that. So there you go.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's nice.
That's basically going to be the
simple and clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Found it. Got it. Similar. Very similar to that. Iggy's off. Good night, Iggy. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm going to have to go shortly because I'm starting to hit the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I need to go as well. I think tonight we'll cut this one short. I haven't really got a lot more to say. We just had a bit of a yarn. It's been lovely to see you come back on, Joe. It was a nice surprise to see your message and say, sod it, tune me in or dial me in. That was nice. Nice to see you looking your cheery self.
Aye.
And I know everyone's missed you because I have week in, week out. How's Jay? And I didn't, it's not for me to discuss any, any reasons. So I didn't. So what was that? Nos DDA? What's Nos DDA?
Nos dda. Good night in Welsh.
Oh, is that what it is?
Nos dda. Nos dda.
Well, I got a similar one in Norfolk. My there you go, my old baby.
Oh, feck off.
All right, Joe, would you like to say your good nights?
Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon, possibly.
You come back next week, do you say, Joe?
I might do. I don't know. I'll see what's going on. Got lots going on at the minute.
No pressure. No pressure. Yeah, there you go. Top man, Jay. He is a top man. Thanks ever so much for coming back on, Jay.
No worries, man.
Very nice to see you back on the screen. Thanks to everyone in chat. We got a massive 58 thumbs up, so that's amazing. I know I bribed you a bit, but it's still nice. It's still nice to see.
Bribery and corruption will get you everywhere, mate.
And as always, the virus has not gone away. Please be careful, everyone.
Stay
I'm
safe.
as guilty as other people. Sometimes I think, you know, you get a letter off the postman and you just think, thanks very much. We need to be vigilant still. Keep washing our hands. Keep thinking that it's there, because it is there. And, numbers, I'm afraid, I think will go up with universities and schools going back. So just want you all to take care, be safe, and until next week, see you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.